Hi guys, Dave Pinson here, moving to the Philippines. Hang on, I do not like this shirt. That shirt was really bad that I had on, even though I just did 3 videos with it. So I want to talk about family gatherings in the Philippines. Hi guys, Dave Pinson here, moving to the Philippines. Sorry, I left out my intro. Um, Today I want to talk about family gatherings in the Philippines. You know what? Just as an outsider, as a foreigner, what is it like? Um, First of all, it's kind of interesting. I'm just going to share my experiences. I don't know what other people have experienced, but this is what I've experienced. It's like a cultural thing. When we have a family gathering, first of all, because I'm a big person, even though I've lost 30 pounds since I moved to the Philippines, it's been 2.5 years, so it's not been quick. But I'm still a big person. I still have kind of a big belly, and I'm a big person. So they always have a special chair they want me to sit in. So they're going to honor you. That they're going to honor me with the special dishes and special silverware and stuff like that, and just graciously accept it. Don't try to be humble or anything. That's just the way it is. When we've gone to gathering at churches and whatnot, they always have a special place for us. And even though I don't like it, I want to be under the. I want to just be like everybody else, but that's not the way it is here in the Philippines. Um, Americanos and Europeans are separated out a little bit, so it's okay. I'd go with that. The other thing I want to talk about a little bit is lechon. If it's a big family, you can tell how important the gathering is because if it's an important gathering, they're gonna have lechon. Sometimes for people's birthdays, it's lechon, and hang on. Lechon is like the whole pig that they roast over coals and whatnot. Um, Starts at about $150 US dollars, and it goes up depending on the size of the pig, and also depending on location. It's usually a bit more spendy in the city for some reason than it is out here. So depending on the event, like whenever we do our annual church gathering of Thanksgiving, we always have a lechon. Whenever certain people have birthdays, they always have a lechon. I'm not big on birthdays; is a whole other issue. All this is about gathering. So birthdays are really big here. It seems like to Filipinos, at least more than they are that I see in the U.S. I do see some people. Maybe it's just a personal thing. For me, birthdays once you hit 40 or I don't really care about birthdays as much as a lot of people, and that's just me. But it's a huge deal here. It's a big deal that we're having a birthday celebration today. That's why it brings it up. I'm assuming I'm going to go. So lechon is something that they'll have at certain family gatherings. Depending on the income of the people, really, and depending on how big of an event it is, right? Let me tell you this about lechon. People love lechon. They'll just. I remember the first time I saw lechon being eaten was right over here at this in this neighborhood. Before anything was here, over here in these buildings, and they brought the lechon out, and they had invited a bunch of people from the neighborhood, and they took a big plates away before they started. But boy, that thing was gone in about 20 minutes. People are just, it was gone. The whole pig is. I look over and go, wow, that is a sight. So when they serve lechon, here's what I'll tell you. Here's what this is what I've seen. This is what I do. Like when we have that church event. Well, I'm sitting at a table with certain people, and they'll bring over a couple big plates after they cut it up, and they'll set it on the table. Now, half, maybe not half. There's a lot of fat in that. There's a lot. People love to eat fat here, also in the U.S. And my wife and I we'll just pick through and get a couple, decent sizes of meat, and that's it. We're done. We don't need to eat lechon all day. And it's not even my favorite, to be honest with you. There's a lot of things I'd rather eat here than lechon, but it's a big deal. It's a cultural thing. It's like a celebration. So yeah, oh, lechon's great. I don't like it if they have too much lemongrass. A little bit's okay, just a hint of it, but sometimes the people here when they cook they have a tendency to overspice things, but usually it's fine. A little lemongrass and it doesn't have a lot of extra flavor. It's not, to me, I'd much rather have a ham, but hams are hard to find. There's only one place I know it's about 3 hours from here where I can get a ham. The hams they sell in the stores here are not quite, they're not quite. There's a place called Slurs in Cagayan de Oro where apparently, I haven't even tasted it yet, but apparently everybody tells me that's where you can get a good ham based on my American style. Anyway, so they'll have lechon and, it's a big deal. Um, we got to remember Filipino time. I did a thing on Filipino time, and we're talking about how everything's late. So everything's late when they have a gathering or a family gathering or something. Everything's late. So don't ever think everything. Or we had a brownout once. We had a huge family gathering over here um, for a relative. They had it, and it was like an hour or some late because the power went out. So they had to wait till the power came back on. So once again, don't forget this about the food. When the food sits out for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours, it's not safe for Americans or Europeans to consume, or even some Filipinos. It will cause you to have some belly problems. So I'll eat the lechon because it's fresh and it's warm, and I'll eat the rice because that's usually good. And then other things, if it's room temp, I will shy away from it. Right. So yeah, so when they have a family gathering, just know that it's probably going to be late, um, but there's probably going to be lots of food. So just be careful. As for me and my stomach issues, I have to be careful what I eat. So be careful what you eat, and then enjoy yourself because there might be some karaoke there. There might be some if it's a family reunion, some games, whatnot. So just go and enjoy yourself, guys, and enjoy your family, and expect them to treat you a little different. But if they don't, just kind of go with the flow. God bless you guys. Ta ta for now.